what time it is. Welcome back to the takeoff. We got, I'm happy, man. Today is one of our special shows, man.
Special.
Man, of course you already know I'm your boy Adrian, aka D.
Stubbs.
And today, we got another special guest in the house for you today. This man right here, he's the owner of what I have on right here, the Wealthy Brand clothing line, one the hottest clothing lines in the city of Detroit.
You gotta be wearing the affirmations. Affirmations mean a lot of people.
Man, I'm telling you, it's nowhere you can't go without anybody wearing this right here. So today, I'm gonna introduce our special guest for us today. He's an entrepreneur, a fashion mogul in the city of Detroit and worldwide. My man, our friend, our brother, our confidant in clothing. Let's give it up one time for Rashad, a.k.a. Ball Jesus. Come on. Welcome to the podcast. Snap some claps. Welcome, man. We so happy to have you down here, man. Hey, you know what? Wealthy Brand, bro, it's not nowhere I don't go. I don't see this clothing line, man. Even when I told you before where I work at, everybody is rocking this clothing right here, man. Sure. So tell me, man, for me and everybody else want to know, where did you come up with the name Wealthy, man? Where did it transpire from?
It was just like y'all just said, affirmation. I got to put that into my little bio and shit when I talk about it. But just affirmation, just tapping into my mental. Like I've always, like, no matter how fucked up I was, broke, I knew that shit was temporary.
Facts.
But I just know I always had to have my mental, you know what I'm saying? So I started off with mentally wealthy. Then I went through like the trademarking and all that shit, and wealthy was available, so I trademarked.
I'm surprised nobody had that before you got it.
At the time, it was like 2015, 2016, before I feel like the wave of I feel like entrepreneurship wasn't what it is today, for sure.
Because now it would have been gone if you.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's people that I be getting emails that people trying to
buy it off you, the name.
Just trying to
do something
similar to this, and your email like, nah, this shit ain't going.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, it was mentally wealthy. I started off with like a logo with a brain and $100 bill in it at first.
So at first it was mentally wealthy.
Mentally wealthy. I feel like it's still mentally wealthy. You know, when I explain it to people, people be like, "Oh, since you wealthy, give me some money." I'm like, man, I'm mentally wealthy right now.
Right.
Like, you know, I'll be a little more charitable when the actual wealth get to kick it in the way it need to. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I started. Just mental. I still just everything with me is just all mental based. You know what I'm saying? I want to always make sure my mental on point, because like in the era of like social media, you can like really get down on yourself.
Facts.
Just looking at the highlights of people's lives, because we always only post the highlights. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at different stuff, I always like to pour into my mental. So that's how I came up with Wealthy. Like, I'm fucked up right now, but it ain't gonna be long.
And I like the fact that you put in the fact that you say affirmations, because a lot of people don't think that's important in their life.
That shit definitely important.
Yeah.
To pour into like your daily thought process, because it be some days you wake up and you kind of like feel like you're not where you want to be, where you supposed to be, and you gotta give yourself that. You know what I'm saying? And I need to get back to this. I used to write like personalized notes when I mailed teas to people of like different quotes. I didn't make them up per se, but I used to go look up like different quotes for people. Like this shit might save a nigga life.
Like a fortune cookie almost.
I was just about to say that. Bust open a fortune cookie, throw those messages.
You buy a tea, you get like a motivational quote in there. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
I be telling people, hey, broke is a mind state. So is wealthy, but be the wealthy mind state.
No, that shit definitely.
Any positive mind state.
That shit definitely a mental trap to think that you're broke and it can't be changed.
Now, let me ask you this. Have you always been into clothing?
I mean, I just, as a Detroiter, you know, we always just think we just some fashionistas and shit like that. So ever since I was little, I was always in clothing. My older cousins, my uncle, they used to be Gucci loafered up and Alessand's and all that. And
Kohan and all this stuff.
Kohan crazy.
Maurice.
Maurice, all that, like literally. And Jordans and stuff like that. So I always just had that inspiration in my life to just be like, I was just connected to being fresh. You know what I'm saying? That was just always the thing. So it was just like an easy transition because it was already something that was like second nature to me. I just had to learn the game, the actual business of like actually making the clothes, connecting with manufacturers, just different stuff like that. So that made the transition to it a little fast and a little easier, you know.
Bet it up. But, you know, you're not the first person to say that about us, you know, Detroit and fashion. It's like we got a particular type of fashion that stands out more than the rest.
No, for sure. I feel like we like on a some niggas is kind of flamboyant with it.
Mm-hmm.
Some just keep it simple and just know what to wear, how to wear it, and keep it simple. I'm like in between both. Sometimes I like to show my ass a little bit. No pause, whatever niggas be saying. You know, you gotta say shit like that on the internet.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, what was your first article of clothing you made? Was it a shirt?
Literally the shirt you got on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's like our OGT. Like I feel like we evolving. Like
So I see you got a hat on too,
Yeah,
the beanie, and
got the
I
beanie
ain't know. Do it go to socks? Do it go to?
Yeah, I got socks. We got socks. We literally got everything.
I know you got the joggers. I seen it
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
store before,
So,
and the
yeah.
hoodies.
Yeah, but
You got workout wear?
Not yet, but you can make anything work out wear.
Yeah.
As long as it's comfortable. That's the whole thing about it. I try to make this shit crispy comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can be crispy and comfortable. Like even with our hoop shorts, I make hoop shorts for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't like them thick hot ass like cloth
Me
shorts.
neither.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go half
it be
past
too
the
damn
calf
hot,
and
man.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Tube
mesh.
socks.
I like the mesh shorts. You know, keep it like right at the knee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let your nuts breathe, let your legs, you know what I'm saying? You got it, that's how I am with it. And you throwing like now I made these, I feel like I can wear these on a cool night with the shorts.
And you know what? That's very important too, because me being who I am, I like to be comfortable in my clothes. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
And that's what I like about the Wealthy brand. It's comfortable. You can breathe it. It's like you ready for whatever in these, man.
No, for sure. I always tell like my young niggas like, nigga, I go to the club, leave, and we can play one-on-one basketball if you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it fits. That's how it feels.
Now, would you ever extend out into like accessories, like scarves and let me think, what else? Headbands and things.
I would do whatever that's selling or makes sense or that's on brand with what we got going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I want to perfect like the t-shirt and the hoodies and I want to perfect it to the point where you can come get whatever color you want, whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? And wear it wherever you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just trying to perfect that right now.
I will admit I did enjoy that experience when I went to the store. I enjoyed the experience of being able to open up a catalog and customize a shirt.
Yeah.
Now, what color do you want the shirt? Now, what color do you want the words to be?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what color do you want the rectangle to be? And I was like, oh, we can get that. Like that help you better coordinate if you got a certain pair of shoes you're trying to wear with.
Yes.
And so I love when you can get that deep with the customization.
That's what I always tell, like, man, I ain't gave Michael Jordan so much money, but I feel like I'm making it back because everybody comes in to match their Jordan.
Yeah.
Man, what? Man, look, I had a particular pair of shoes. That's why I bought, this particular, if y'all haven't seen it right here, this particular color shirt right here, I got a particular pair of shoes. I couldn't find nothing to wear with it. But this will fit it just perfectly.
For sure.
And and that like bro said over here, that's why I like you can go through a catalog and just hook everything up just right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Like just imagine somebody who a fan of the Dolphins or the Utah Jazz.
Yes.
Them colors, you don't see them everywhere at a store to match with them. But if I could just walk in, give me a Utah Jazz purple, this, that,
Yeah.
put it in,
That's how we get people too. They're coming at me, it's like, man, I need something to match this. And they're looking at catalog, and they get to asking questions like, can you showing me different pictures? Like, can you match this with this? Match this, and niggas end up leaving out of there with 5 shirts.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, I got these shoes at the crib
Then
too.
I try to keep it at a reasonable price. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to do nothing too crazy. I feel like our price point is pretty cool, pretty economically friendly. You know what I'm saying? So we never really raised our price since I opened up the store.
Yeah, it was a good price. I walked out with 2 shirts the time I was up there.
Also, I like the quality too. It's thick, but it's not overly heavy, if that makes sense.
No, for sure.
So you can rock it in the summertime. You know that some shirts in the summertime it just make you sweat more.
Yeah, I'm like in between on both. That's why I'm trying to have that's why I say I'm trying to perfect
The customization.
fit, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody like these. Some people like these. Some people like the new tee I'm about to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like a little more thicker tee.
Yeah. See, I like V-necks. I don't know if you did V-necks. I didn't see it up there, but that's my go-to.
You might be the only.
I'm the only person I know like V-necks, man.
Only nigga in 2025. Like
I'm the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm a hoodie guy myself. I'm just a hoodie man. I love hoodies. I probably got more hoodies than I got shoes.
Yeah, I'm more of a crew neck type nigga now.
Crew neck.
I feel like it's more casual now.
So that way you can just rock it with anything pretty much.
Yeah. I feel like the crew neck's my go-to right now. I used to be a hoodie guy.
The only problem with hoodies is I'm not like one of these young dudes out here that rock a hoodie in the summertime. I can't do it.
Nah,
I can't do it.
I love it.
You love it?
I love it. Man, I love hoodies.
In the summertime?
So I don't like hoodies with zippers though. I like to be able to feel both my hands in that pocket in the front.
Yeah, I'm talking about in the summertime.
Yeah.
Oh no, you
I like to. I love the heat. That's just me though. I love being warm.
Fuck with that kind of shit.
I'm sorry about that.
What you want to say?
But no, though. Let me ask you this: when it comes to like your material, like how do you pick out the material on the quality of the different shirts and hoodies you make?
it's really on what I like or what I would wear.
Okay.
And I feel like if I like it or I will wear it, I feel like anybody will wear it. Until I meet somebody that challenge it, like they had me going home thinking like, damn, my dog ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just trying to figure something else out for them type of people.
Right. But yeah, though.
So you said what was the first logo again? Was it what you got on your shirt?
It was this a glove. It was a brain
A brain
with $100 bill in there.
and the $100 bill said wealthy.
No, it was just $100 bill. It was just a interpretation of mentally wealthy.
Oh, so you drew it or who was a artist?
I had somebody, a graphic designer, put it together.
Okay.
So let me also ask you this: when it comes to like when you these big block letters, now with this particular type of font, did you have to get some type of release or any type of copyright for that? Because I know when it comes to certain fonts, there's certain fonts you can't use because certain people already claimed it.
I ain't had to go through
I
nothing.
ain't know you could claim a font. That's crazy.
You actually can't, like Disney, for example.
I guess.
Yeah, when they do that
I
cursor.
feel like that shit a little more
I feel like they invented theirs.
personalized. Yeah.
Yeah, when they do that.
The font I use is just some shit that's you damn near can type into fucking Microsoft Word for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because one thing I do know with this, people like to get slick on you. And then they turn around and want to sue you, talking about you can't use that.
You ain't know that?
Yeah, businesses. But speaking of that, with business, what are some of the main things that you learned from the clothing business that you haven't learned before?
Man, like I said, just figuring out different manufacturers. Like I started doing my own shirts because I didn't know the right manufacturers or how to get in contact with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can make shit that I don't know.
And it's smart too because you kind of incorporated that with speaking on the customization.
Yeah. Like this how this shit come out. You know what I'm saying? Tagged already in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big, you can feel the quality on that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I might have to get that from you after the show, man.
Look, then we got. It's just the evolution of wealthy. That's what I like to tell people. This is the evolution of wealthy. Then we got like
I like that.
the puff print.
That's not an embroidery. Yeah, that's about.
I like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might have to get this from you, my man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look at that. Hey, you see this?
I'm trying to turn shit up, man.
Man,
Nah, bro, that's me right there.
Go
man.
ahead,
Now,
go
go on somewhere.
I
Go
mean,
on.
we got more where it came from, man. Y'all got the contact. You know, we like the.
Yeah, I like.
so how often do y'all add new logos or new designs? Is it like once a year or quarterly or? And are you open to letting other people present a design to you?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But right now, I'm just trying to brand like I'm into geography crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like a geography nerd, so the globe I've always been obsessed with like global shit, worldwide shit, just international shit. So it's just now I'm like how I said, mentally wealthy. Now I'm just like worldwide wealthy. That's how I feel. Like I want to make this shit worldwide, and I want niggas to know this shit is from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just I feel like that's everybody's mindset. We don't know yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we are mentally wealthy. The brokest nigga around here be talking crazy.
Facts.
Like cash shit. I feel like that shit just in us. You know what I'm saying? Then to fuck around and bust a scam and be up for 6 to 8 months around this bitch and really be feeling like that for real and like really got something to show for a couple months. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's in the culture.
If you want to talk about them type of people, we can.
That's another show right there.
Yeah, that's another show.
You know the seasonal balling around here. How that shit go.
Now the seasonal balling is here. Everybody know what season it is, but
hey, it's TAX. That's all I gotta say. But
plus profit sharing a few other seasons.
Yeah. But you know, and another thing too, I gotta mention when you say affirmations, not only are you saying it, but you, like you said, you wearing it too. It's like you double
wearing it.
Yeah, you wearing it. It's like it's a part of you. It's your identity.
Like whenever I'm out, I'll be out of town, and people will be like, "You from Detroit?" Or, "Damn, you wealthy for real?" Or it's just like a attention grabber, and it's so simple. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all get that when y'all out wearing it or whatever. Like somebody will just, it's like a conversation starter.
What I normally get is, hey, where you get that from? That shit fly as hell. Yeah. Especially with this one right here, because this color right here just goes so well with anything in general.
That's a GameStop. It remind me of GameStop every time I see this one.
Yeah. This remind me of the old school logo of the Pistons right here.
Yeah.
It just go so good together. Mm-hmm. It almost like it was made to be with one another. Mm-hmm. That's you know, if you see it, if everybody see it, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Because I like to coordinate clothes too.
I will say I like how you're a visionary. You viewing the whole globe, not just coast to coast or local. It's like you trying to, you know, that's just let you know the hallmark of a person. When you can got big dreams. Some people be like, you know, their dreams is just so small. It's not that you deter from them. It's just like, dang, that's all.
This what made me understand that you have to try to go as global as possible. Mm-hmm. Because when you first drop something, the people you know, maybe 20 people if you lucky, gonna buy your shit. Then after that, it'd be like, damn, who the fuck I'm about to find about this shit now? Like when I first opened up my store, grand opening went crazy. Shit got slow after that. I'm like, damn, how the fuck was we gonna try to expand and try to keep people coming in here every day?
Right.
And I was just figuring out new ways to just touch people and just get people to come in here and just understand what we building and that we some young black entrepreneurs from the inner city pushing something positive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that was my first biggest challenge when I opened my store. When I opened my store, my son was about 9 years old. Yeah, he was 9. He was in 4th grade. He said something like, my son like my biggest critic and hater too.
That's motivation though.
It be your own people.
Hey, he was like, Dad, why ain't nobody coming in here right now? He talking about, it's dead in here, man. Let's go home. I'm tired of this. I'm like, man, we got to come here at 7 o'clock. We got to stay in here at 7 o'clock. Then somebody ended up coming at like 6:45. I'm like, look, son, they came, spent about $200 with us, and you was ready to give up.
Right.
So that was like a little lesson. Then it started slapping like every day. Like I ain't gonna say that I wanted immediate success because I felt like we did something that I ain't gonna say never been done besides like Detroit versus everybody. Like somebody just opened up a store that only sold their brand with their brand name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I've just felt like that was like some iconic, historical, legendary shit around here that kind of like, I was like, damn, it's kind of getting like downplayed a little bit at first. You know what I'm saying? Then I just put that leg work in. I ain't complain. I ain't bitch. You know what I'm saying? I just really just strapped my boots up and like really just made sure I'm putting it in the right hands on the right people as far as like the rappers and stuff like that, because I don't think they understood their worth at the time.
Right.
Like the way Detroit rap had like turned up around like 2017, 2018, it was like the beginning of, you know what I'm saying? It was the beginning like Babyface Ray just in that bitch chilling, you know what I'm saying? pulling up to like little pop-ups at that point, you know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing too. When we was at the store, it looked like a lounge, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
just sit
how-
by and kick it and
Yeah,
just
that's how I wanted.
They had a pool table, didn't it too?
the pool table.
Yeah, pool table. We had a fucking PS5 in there for a minute.
I remember y'all had that Michael Jordan poster. I wanted to buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
like-
like I wanted to. It was just me. Like when I was in there, like I don't know if you seen like the basketball mural.
Yeah, I
that,
seen
like
all
in the
that.
corner. Like
Uh-huh.
that's just everything I was into. All the Detroit shit, the Cunny dog. Like I wanted to feel like a piece of Detroit in there. Like you come in that bitch and chill, wait on your shit, and you just looking at the walls.
Yeah, like
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
fascinated. Yeah.
Then we got all the Detroit music playing on the YouTube, on the TV. Like yeah,
I did want to know, how long was it when you started your company to when you had a store, or was it all like rapidly, fairly quick?
I kind of started brainstorming on like as far as the brand. Like I always used to be trying to invest in like other people, like other talent. Like I always was into music, and I was trying to manage this artist. And I was throwing parties at the time, and I like really was like one of them ones on the party side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dog, I could really break a fucking artist if I really wanted to. And I really wanted to. And this was the time before, like 2015, we wasn't all the way into streaming yet. Like we was like, it was the beginning stages of streaming, but niggas still was having CD players in their cars and shit. So I bought a whole bunch of CDs. This nigga had amazing music. Like this nigga was good. I just had made that nigga do a photo shoot, put together some CDs, and was just passing them out at my parties, having my DJs play a song. And I'm like, bro, I'm having a big party, dog. This like 2015, end of 2015. I'm like, I'm having a big party down in Detroit. This one I was like staying in Saginaw because I went to Saginaw Valley for school. And I was just still up there, had a job, and I was having some motion up there. So I'm like, bro, let me put you on this party as a headliner to perform. And the nigga told me like, bro, I gotta go to work, dog. I'm like, damn, I want this shit more than him.
Sometimes, yeah, he should have called off.
Man, I threw all that nigga CDs in the fucking trash. I said, man, fuck this shit. I'm investing in myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't about to do no shit. Like, I really felt like that nigga was different. Like, that nigga was like a little fat nigga, too. Like, Ruben Stutter. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, that
He
nigga
was a
had-
rapper, though, right?
He was
Rapper.
like a singer, dog, like a Drake. Like, I used to call this nigga Fat Drake. Like, this nigga had the look.
And he had the potential to actually
Like
do something.
like the songwriting was incredible. Like this nigga the shit just came easy to him. I'm like, bro, this nigga's good.
But he just didn't capitalize on his own potential, huh?
Man, I always be saying like shit is time sensitive, bro.
Right.
Sound like you had him in a good situation.
Man, he was in a perfect situation. Then when he said that, I'm just like, man, fuck this. I'm about to think of something to like turn myself up. I'm about to pour into my personal brand.
Right.
And like even with my Instagram name, with like I like to tell people that's my online persona. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be trying to come off as like no arrogant nigga or something like that.
Right.
But I just knew that was a easy, marketable name without me having to be because I'm a laid back type person.
What's the name?
The boy Jesus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I just felt like if niggas seen me or people seen me out, I didn't have to say too much. They'd be like, that's boy Jesus. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of like stuck with me, and I like leveraged the energy that I was getting from that and just came up with the brand, started wearing it. I started playing it like it wasn't even mine.
Right.
Like I was just putting the shit on, and niggas like, bro, that shit cold as hell. Where you getting it from? I'm slick giving them the website. Like I just ordered it off there like a regular customer, you know what I'm saying? And the shit just started building up around like 2016. We started getting like a little notoriety. Then I moved back to the city 2016. Then 2017, that shit took off. 2017 summer, shit took off.
But you know what? That's a smart thing that you did by just playing it off like it wasn't even yours. Like it's something I'm wearing, because some people might try to hate on you because it's your shit. Yeah.
You know how this shit is, bro.
Yeah.
I honestly always tell people like, man, I've been getting hated on, nigga, since elementary school. So I had to, you got to finesse shit some way. So that was just like my marketing ploy to get around the hate. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, look, it's just something I just found. Hey,
Then they started seeing the rappers in it. Then they don't know who own it. You know what I'm saying? Then niggas was like, man, I thought this was some out of town shit.
It's like being an enigma, be like a mystery. That's
Yeah.
You don't really ever want to be the face of something. Well, sometimes.
Yeah,
that depends. But who else besides you mentioned Babyface Ray? Who else has stopped by?
Man, literally everybody. GT, Babyface Ray, PZ, FMB, DZ. They damn near thought DZ owned the shit the way he was rocking it. Then he had a crazy ass fan base like in the Bay Area in Milwaukee. So my online sales took off from those different places and shit like that. But really, I got embraced by the whole culture for real. And like I said, I came from like throwing parties too. Like a lot of niggas I already was like booking back in the day to come perform. So we already had that relationship. So it was easy. Like, hey, bro, I'm starting a clothing line, nigga. Here go a little 3 T's and a hoodie. Throw that, and them niggas throwing that shit on. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this shit.
Right.
Putting it on in all the videos doing 1 million views. So I was getting like a lot of free promo. You know what I'm saying? Which is always greatly appreciated. Like I damn near be want to tell them niggas like, bro, y'all niggas put some food on my table just by being real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But then that shit just started building up. Then I put like 60 to 70 tees in his store. And my auntie died. I went to Alabama for the funeral. I dropped the tees off on a Thursday. The nigga was calling me like, bro, we got about 7 tees left, bro, on Saturday. We need to re-up.
You had to ship them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, all them tees sold that fast? This out of one store. That's what made me figure out, like, this like July 2018. I'm like, damn, I probably can open up my own store if some niggas who don't even, this just a random store that he just knew people wanted those tees.
So let me ask you this. What was that feeling knowing that you sold out like that?
Man, I just was like, man, how the fuck can I sell some more? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I'm like, how can I do more? I just wanted to do more numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like he was too slow getting my paper on the, what's the name? Because I kind of fronted them bitches. I'm like, damn, nigga, where my paper? It took like a week or two. Man, in that midst of that week or two, I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with dog no more. I just started looking for a storefront.
Right.
Did he, in that week or two, was this around the time of Cash App and Zelle and stuff?
Man, this around 2018. This around the time of everything. They was just having shit, you know what I'm saying? But he was, you know, I gave him some grace, you know what I'm saying? Then he came with the paper.
Yeah.
But I know I ain't like waiting on that shit like that. But
Yeah, nobody do.
But that just, within that 2 weeks, nigga, I was driving around Detroit trying to find a good location, and I bumped across my my storefront with an old school for rent sign up there. I'm like, damn, they look like they ain't even about to check no credit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best.
I called them. October 4th, we signed the lease. Then we went in that bitch and renovated it, built it up, did everything y'all seen in there, and we had that shit open by Black Friday.
Now I do got a question. You keep using the word we. Who all else are you in?
Oh yeah. I got a team. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I got partners. I got a team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now who was some of your day one partners or people in? Has everybody been a day one that's in it with you right now, or did some come along a little later?
pretty much. Cuddy is that's like my best friend. So,
Salute, Cuddy.
so whatever ideas or his shit was good, cause he was having Pape at the time too. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of was like, and that nigga used to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? He already had a following and shit like that. We all had following, but he was having motion. That was like my first model. Nigga, put this shit on. Ooh, he having the chains already, watches. So he making the shit really look like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cuddy. So
Salute.
he got that shit like really, and he from Saginaw, but he was like part owner of a club in Flint. So he in a club in Flint all day. So that's how we kind of like locked up the state. Cause
them like some of the bigger cities.
Yeah,
all you need now is Inkster.
Yeah,
You gotta,
so we was just busting so many sales like between Saginaw, Flint, and Detroit that it was like then with the store it just made so much sense to just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
economically, like I'm like, man. Then the rent was like amazing, like
It was like it was meant to be almost.
yeah, like the rent was like, I'm like, then she gave me like the first 3 months
looked out.
free
She looked out.
because she knew that bitch needed to be. It was we had to put a couple dollars into it to make it look the way it needed to look.
Right. So it's almost like you was helping her out by polishing it up.
That whole strip, like It's a pizza spot on the corner now. Like when we got there, it wasn't nobody there. It was
Right.
like all
Game store, pizza store.
a fucking coffee shop.
Yep.
Yep.
Like it's like even on the Oak Park website, nigga, that got our strip on there.
So you pretty much came and gentrified the whole
Like
area.
gentrified that bitch, bro.
It's a good area too. That's like
for sure. Then it ain't too far from the city. Like
yeah, they speak
Yeah.
on location. That's like really good location. Right about you.
that's why and I'm an East Side nigga, so I'm like, all right, East Side niggas ain't about to come.
Don't say that. They pulled up though, right?
No, they put. I'm just saying, like when I was looking for a location,
Okay.
I was trying to make sure it was centrally located in between the east
It wasn't
and
too.
west.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And the East Side niggas who done moved to the east suburbs like Sterling Heights and shit like that, and like I wanted to make sure it was centrally located in the middle of the Metro Detroit Detroit area. You know what I'm saying? So
You know, I always said that, like, when you right here in Oak Park / Ferndale, if you, depending on where you turn, you could be in Detroit. You could be in Southfield. You can be in Oak Park. You can be in Ferndale. And like you said, East Side ain't too far away. You just hop on the freeway, you're here in about minutes.
Yeah.
facts.
So, yeah, I can't even think of a better location to put up a business where everybody can just come pull up and be like, hey, what up,
Then
though?
we weren't that far from the fashion district.
Yep, the
'Cause
fashion
that's where I looked first.
Yeah, it'd be too crowded up there.
I'm like, man, let me look on 9 Mile, see what's on 9 Mile, because my mom used to always go to it. It used to be an Old Navy on the corner of 9 Mile and Woodward.
I remember that.
I don't remember that.
Downtown
Oh, that was back
Ferndale.
in the day.
Downtown Ferndale. And it used to feel like I was in a whole nother city or like some
Yeah.
crazy
I
remember
shit
it.
as an East Sider. And I'm like, man, this shit right on
Right down the street.
fucking 9 Mile and Woodward.
Yeah, and that's another thing, too. Woodward can take you pretty much anywhere.
Man, Woodward, yeah. So I was just trying to stick to around Woodward.
So is there anybody else on your team you want to mention and shout out? I know you said
my
Cuddy.
nigga LB, he ended up coming on board probably he always been around, but he ended up like committing, signing his letter of intent, you know what I'm saying, like on some college
Put
shit.
the chain on him like a rapper.
Yeah, then he put in his sweat equity. I was
Salute.
like a nigga, I told him like, bro, we still building right now, bro. We damn near need you to work for free. That nigga worked for free for about 2-3 months.
That's
And that shit like,
apprentice.
yeah, that shit like, this was 2019. That shit like really put us to where it need to be. Then the pandemic happened and
Oh, that shit.
Money
money just
that
started
really-
falling out the sky. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
how it
Almost
be.
everybody we bring on this show, we gotta speak about the pandemic and what it meant for you, even for you, your brand
Yeah.
that year. If you could sum it up, what was it like for you?
At first, I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. Because
Right.
like I said, I used to do events. I was doing this event called the Millennial Empowerment Expo.
Okay.
And the first one I did was 2018. It was solid. Then I did one in 2019. It was good. Then I ended up getting the Charles H. Wright Museum. And I had booked Karen Civil. You know who Karen Civil is?
Heard the name before. I can't think
No.
right now.
She was pretty much partners with Nipsey Hussle. So my whole thing was when I was doing this event, to get speakers. And I was getting like, at the first two, I was getting like local speakers. Like one I had Lamar Woodley on the panel. Lamar Woodley used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He from Saginaw.
Okay.
I had one of my guys who worked for Channel 4. And I had
So it's sorry for cutting you off. The event consists of just motivational speaking and no
yes.
music though. Just all
no music. It was just like a panel.
It was like a summit.
It was like a summit. I called it the Millennial Empowerment Expo.
So you never had videographers that
No, I got videos. I got like everything.
you don't got it on YouTube. I love it.
I got it on YouTube. It just
And you said it's called the Millennium.
Millennial Empowerment Expo. I'll show you some videos.
Yeah, is it what? Do you know the channel on YouTube so people can go look it up
Mm,
or the name?
you probably just got to type it in. But
Yeah,
I got
I heard that.
I got videos on my page too.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely-
I'll
yeah.
send them to you because Rock told me to send y'all some shit too.
And also, while we on the topic, before we get too much far into any other topics, could you tell people where they can find your product, even though we already know?
Wait. Let me ask a question before you do that because I did want to ask about websites. I just feel like that question is going to trump the website. How was it when you guys first created a website? Did you notice an immediate change in your in the money you were bringing in, or And how did you go about?
That's how I started it. Like
Oh, you day one.
day
website?
one had
Okay.
a website. Like I said, when I was wearing it, and people were asking about it, I was literally just directing them.
I say I don't know why when you were speaking about it, I just even though you was directing people, I don't know what I thought you were directing them to.
I was directing them to the website
web.
and the Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
so who set up your website?
I did.
Oh, you okay?
I did it on like Big Cartel. It was pretty easy. Just took some pictures and I could put up the 5 items up there, and that's how I started. Then after it grew a little bit, and I seen that I could like make a lot more colors. I upgraded to a bigger package on Big Cartel and had 100 on there, 100 different items on there. Then it got to a point where niggas was like people who knew what the fuck they were talking about was like critiquing my business. Like, hey man, it's time to get you an official domain.
Right.
Cause my shit was saying mentally wealthy at mentallywwealthy.bigcartel.com. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I went and purchased the domain of thewealthybrand.com. Make sure y'all go do that. Thewealthybrand.com. That's the website.
Y'all heard that? TheWealthyBrand.com.
Now I'm sorry.
But you know, I wanted to ask you this too. I noticed how you got it linked up to different type of other domains like shop. Like you go on the shop app, and all of a sudden you can pay for that. Pay for your merchandise.
Yeah, that's like some Shopify shit.
Oh yeah.
They be like, I don't know how they did that, but it's like built into the shop. Like once I got rid of Big Cartel and started fucking with Shopify, my shit started going buku
To the moon. And that's one thing I always wanted to know. If you were to sell some merchandise, how are you able to get in, connection with that?
YouTube University.
There you go.
YouTube University, man.
We can teach ourselves, y'all.
There you go right there.
When I was in college, my niggas used to be going to class. I'm like, bro, I don't got like the money and the time, the energy, the mental energy to put into like actually graduating from college. I'm like, bro, I can start my own fucking business.
Right,
bro.
yeah.
Real entrepreneur.
That's what I was saying. My mom used to be so fucking mad, bro.
And that's so crazy too, not to cut you off, but that's so crazy too because if you already got it manifested in your mind to do it, only thing you need to do is put motion behind it.
Bro, come up with a plan, learn this shit on the fly.
Yeah. That's
Trial and error is the best teacher, bro.
Now, Detroit does have a magazine. I think it's called Hour or something like that. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been in a magazine or newspaper articles or anything?
I've been in a few publications. I've been on the news. We've been on the news a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've been doing the city been fucking with us in a major way.
In a good way.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like now we just been around so long. You know how consistency and shit like that, it started getting like, what's next? And you know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready to turn this shit up.
Now you said you've been in a couple publications. I know you've been in a few movies.
Like me per se, like being an actor.
Well, you and your brand.
The brand, we always in there. Shout out to Cino, Cino Harris. He just hit me up too. I gotta make sure I get him some shit. But we've been in plenty like Tubi movies. Shout out to Tubi. Like I said, like Detroit having like we got our own industry now.
Yes.
We got our own music industry. We got our own movie industry. We just got like an entertainment industry.
Everybody just keep messing with each other.
Clothing industry, and it's just like a cycle. You know what I'm saying? And they're pouring into us. We pouring into them.
Mm-hmm.
People tapping in like shit. They need clothes because shit. They be. If you shoot a fucking series, that's probably like a month worth. Like in movie time, like the next day, like niggas actually need fit. So yeah, we've been in a couple movies.
And that's smart too, because that's
marketing.
It's just marketing, cross marketing, shit. Just branding. Like I'll be out of town with this shit on. They be like, I seen that. I seen that shit on Dirty D, or I seen that shit and such and such.
Somebody could watch the movie 15 years from now. Still the shirts, it's the company immortalized. Mm-hmm. So that's what it's about.
Hey, we can't just talk about clothing and not mention the buffs, man. Cartier frames, man. That's part of the culture right there.
Nah, for sure. I was doing a photo shoot yesterday downtown. I stay like in Farmington Hills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on motherfucking the lodge in Livernois and noticed that I left my buffs at the crib. I said, God damn, how I'm gonna do a 313 day photo shoot without the buffs? I had to turn around so fast and go get them shits.
Oh man, not the buffs, man.
Man, I was devastated. But
Could you
yeah,
tell
we made it
people out
work.
there how important the Buffs are in the city?
I mean, the buffs are important, man. It's just like like our signature look. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the out of town niggas ain't even playing them the right way. When I started seeing niggas like with like
Yeah, lately they've been saying
red buffs, then I see out of town niggas calling them wires buffs and woods buffs. Like nigga, everything ain't buffs, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Would you ever rock the black frames?
Yeah, I had some black buffs before.
Okay.
I always wanted some black and platinum buffs. I was in Miami one time. I just bumped across them bitches. Like, oh yeah,
Black and platinum?
that's what we call them.
Okay.
They probably was like some white dog shit.
Right.
So-
Because I never seen none of it before.
The black, like the black buffs.
Oh no, I seen the black ones. I thought it was a different type of look on them.
Nah, they pretty much
Pretty much the same thing, huh?
same thing.
Okay.
So what were you going to school for?
Everything, man. I was in school just trying shit.
Yeah.
The best thing I got out of college was networking and
Everybody. That's the number one.
networking and fucking networking, dog. Me and my niggas, we used to go from college to college, dog. Like, our thing was like, man, we gotta have some hoes at every. I ain't gonna say hoes. We gotta have some women at every college.
we understand.
Every college, that was our thing. Like, we trying to have some shit at Central
Every zip code,
Michigan,
everything.
Michigan State, Grand
You
Valley.
never know where you're going to end up.
Western Michigan. Then it was perfect because if you go to a party, you always had somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the whole thing. Then it got to the point where niggas was so crafty that we'd just go somewhere with like everybody got about $50, bro. We ain't even got no money for real. We going 2-3 hours across the state and just vibing. But nah, like a lot of my customers, a lot of the people who attend my parties, it was just people that I met in college. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you still throw similar parties?
Yeah, right now I got I created this event. It's called the Detroit Wine Experience. Damn, I should have brought that
Wine?
Yeah, wine. Like I'm into wine. Like I'm into wine like real heavy.
He looked up. That's me too. Red wine. I love red wine.
Yeah, so
Well, wait.
Red wine with a lime.
There you go.
I just told a rapper make a song called Red Wine with a Lime. He turned it down. Still salute to you though.
but yeah, I'm not a drinker.
Just
I
promoter.
used to be a smoker. You know what I'm saying? Then I ain't like smell like weed all the time. And that shit was making me hella lazy.
Now, let me ask you this question because I feel like you do this a lot. What type of books do you read? Or what are some books that you would recommend or have read?
Right now, since I've been in the wine space, I just got a book called The Wine Bible. It literally breaks down
The type of grapes and all that.
like it breaks down everything about wine. I didn't know Michigan had so many like different vineyards. So
Did you go to them personally?
not yet. That's what I want to do this summer. I want to go up north and tap into like some of the vineyards or whatever in Traverse City and all that.
Traverse City's a good one.
But yeah.
Why?
But the two books that I say shaped me as a entrepreneur was Damon John, the owner of Fubu.
Fubu. Yep.
He got a book called The Power of Broke. And it was just explaining how to become successful with nothing, basically. You know what I'm saying? Or making the best of whatever situation you're in. And he was just talking about how he grew up in Hollis, Queens, around like all the, like how New York was having they hip hop surgeons.
Right.
With like
Run DMC.
Run DMC, all them niggas, and he knew LL Cool J.
The slickest dude ever.
He knew.
You remember the commercial? You remember the commercial he
The
did?
marketing plan.
But look, before that commercial, that nigga said he was just so cool with LL that all he had was like one shirt and a hat. That nigga was like, bro, I need you to just wear this shit for a video.
Right.
But you got to give me that bitch back because it's all I got. Because he wanted to sell it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
He had some good marketing with that particular type of commercial that he did.
yeah, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't that fucked up. So I'm literally really in a better position than Damon John was when he first started Fubu. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was looking at it. And But yeah, the book called The Power of Broke. It got his story, then it got like 2 other stories in there
Right.
about people like with similar challenges but different situations. And it was like a nigga that had a rich daddy in there, Steve Aoki or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
No, not that one though. But it was a guy. His dad owned all the Benihanas,
Oh.
and he wanted him to the Chinese DJ. That's like every year he like on a Forbes list for like.
I know you're talking about.
I
The
know
long hair
exactly
with
what
the
you're
long
talking
hair?
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
He the
think of his
richest DJ. Yeah.
His daddy started fucking with him because he didn't want to
Pursue
pursue the family business.
I didn't even know he was related to the owner of
Yeah, that's
Benihana. That's
Is
crazy.
that the one that be throwing cakes at people?
I don't know.
One of them DJs throw cakes.
I don't know.
But that's that nigga. That's his dad.
I had no idea.
His dad just like cut him off because he didn't want to
Yeah.
go into business, so he had to like grind his way up like a DJ that ain't have shit.
Right.
Like he had to go do all the shit that a regular DJ in his space would have to do, and that's how he came up with whatever.
I never did know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know they was related. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, damn.
But that's one book. Then another book, The Way of the Superior Man.
Yeah.
That was another book that kind of like got my mind.
A lot of people reference that book. That
Yeah, I got it from Nipsey.
yeah.
And it was another book, Nipsey. Damn, it was another book. 2 of them books recommended from Nipsey Hussle because I always followed Nipsey Hussle,
Facts.
his whole story.
Now I do got a kind of a question. You know how rap snacks, they put rappers on the front of their chips and stuff and their products. Would you ever consider doing that with your shirts or any of your things, like collabing with a celebrity just for a
Hell
season?
yeah, I need that's what I really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would love to like collaborate with like a
You got any people in mind?
really like Babyface Ray, V's, like the fresh niggas. That's in really them two. It's Tay B too.
Now, if you could, I guess tap. How do I word it? If you could tap in, I guess, to certain people's estates, would you see if the family and Nipsey Hussle will let you use his likeness?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I feel
wouldn't?
like that shit, like they got their own thing. But
Okay.
Right,
Yeah, they do. They do.
as far as like Detroit, I feel like the 3 artists that I named, I feel like them 3 got enough clout and celebrity where
Right.
we probably can do numbers monthly.
Would you also, what about T Grizzly? Would you also,
I mean T2.
T2?
I'm about to say you need a 4th one in case if you ever wanted to do like a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I'll do
sweet.
T Grizzly.
Now, let me also ask you this. Since we all in the clothing, beside your clothes, is any other clothing line that you like as well?
Right now, this my man's Engineered by Dre. I feel like he probably like doing like the most legendary shit right now.
Okay.
I like Rigero,
I keep hearing about this Rigero. I keep hearing that.
Public Housing.
Yeah, I heard that too.
My man's Nacho. He got this shit called In Crowd. He got the store in the Fashion Bistro on 10 Mile in Southfield.
I know the area. I just can't picture the shop right now.
Yeah. So them 4 right there, I feel like them niggas like pushing the envelope.
Okay. What about not local?
Oh, 10 miles. I've been there before. 10 Mile in Southfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, right next to that. I've been there.
But not local, I don't know.
Now, let me also ask you this. Have you been to any sporting events, like, promoting the Wealthy brand? Like Lions games, Pistons games?
Yeah, for sure. I'm going I got courtside seats tomorrow to the Pistons game.
Oh, that's what's
A
up.
3-1-3 day. I might fuck around and have this shit on tomorrow.
Hey, who they play tomorrow? I don't even know who they
They
play.
play the Wizards, but
Oh,
that's
We gonna win.
a big day. Like I always go every year. I try to go to the season opener and I try to go to the 3-1-3 day.
People don't know about 313 Day who's not in the city.
Yeah, 3-1-3 day, man. That shit becoming bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
And I love that. Then it's be like real close to St. Patrick's Day too. So
I know you're going to open the day too.
I might be out for the bullshit. I might be outside for the bullshit. I just can't sit in a baseball game outside. I don't like outside. Like I don't like actual being outside, bro.
Right,
Ain't no
right.
telling how the weather gonna be that day. You know?
Right.
I'm like not. I can honestly say I'm not into baseball at all.
I mean, that depends on who playing and how.
Like I used to when I was younger, when they used to be marketing like Derek Jeter, A-Rod,
Yeah, that's what.
Ken Griffey. Like
Sammy Sosa.
Now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they marketing to a younger crowd or something like that. Like, but I just feel like that shit I don't connect with it no more.
Certain sports just spectating aren't as interesting as other sports, in my opinion.
Well, I got to say this. For me, I know we're going a little off topic, but I was down there at Comerica Park when they was doing like a little event. I was down there on the baseball field. It's actually exciting when you see it from the other way around instead of sitting in the stands. That's just my opinion. But
I play baseball.
you'll play baseball.
I feel like it's fun. Like when I see like when I be at like the arcade or a carnival or some shit, and I see the little speedometer with the pitching.
The
I be
batting
like,
cages
man,
and stuff.
no, I like the pitcher speedometer cage shit.
I know.
see how fast you throw.
I know what he's talking about. Yeah, I know.
Man,
Yeah, I know
I'm
what he's
thinking
talking
my
about.
shit heat. You know what I'm saying?
40 miles an hour.
Like literally, like nigga, and my elbow hurting after that
Yeah.
bitch. Like, damn, I just threw that bitch 45, 50.
Imagine doing that every game.
Yeah, I see why them niggas be having like Tommy John surgery and shit like that.
Shit.
Man.
But you know what? Back to clothing real quick, man. You know, is there anything else that you want to do more than clothing, or you know, do you want to just stick to?
Man, I want to do everything.
Okay.
Sky's the limit.
I created Wealthy to use it as a platform to do other things. Like I said, like it got to the point where like I was in the music business.
Right.
Like I was managing Pretty Brea. You know what Pretty Brea is?
Name sounds familiar.
She got the look, good music. The following was crazy. And she still having motion. I just can't. The day to day, like I said, I don't got the energy to pour into anybody else
Right.
the way they would need to. And I managed a guy artist named Jug Harden too. He got the look. We did our thing. I feel like I was fairly successful in the space.
You ever thought about doing cologne or jewelry?
Cologne.
Yeah, you ever thought of like perfume or cologne? I just feel that energy, like cologne, jewelry, or some type of restaurant where you can put up all your clothing.
Like I said, bro, everything.
Yeah.
Like whenever it presents itself to make sense, I would do it. But right now, I want to focus on, like I said, like the wine events.
Right.
We didn't have like every event been going crazy. I got that too. Y'all can check out the videos on that too.
Now, I do want to know about the wine because I love wine.
It's called the Detroit Wine Experience.
Okay,
And
so is it taste testing? Is it testing it?
No, it's more just like it's more like I'm trying to like present the wine, like the wine space to like the younger urban crowd.
To this, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, get on wine. Y'all don't understand.
Like the wine buzz be having,
Man,
like
what?
it's a sexy ass vibe. You sipping with your girl,
Yeah.
and the music, the right music on.
The one sizable glass. Next thing I know, I'm like, hey,
Next thing you know, you done ran through a whole bottle.
yeah, it's a slow creep up. It's like a gradual.
Yeah.
I call it gradual goodness, but
No,
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm more into cigars more because I don't drink alcohol. I'm more of a cigar smoker myself.
the place I be having events at, that bitch a wine and cigar bar.
Okay.
But I don't do the cigar smoke during the event though, because it be so many women in there. Like
Right.
It's literally like 80-90% women in the events. Like to the point where I gotta start like bringing like different elements to it, as far as like when people like how you like when I said it to you, you felt like it was a tasting.
yeah.
So now I gotta make sure I'm at least when you come in, you get a free glass, like a complimentary
A shot,
glass.
like
Yeah.
how they do a shot to enter the party.
Yeah,
something like that.
just to get it started.
Not a
like,
shot of wine. That's
just like, all right, you get a complimentary glass of wine just for.
And for the smokers during the event, if you had an outside patio, I don't know the venue you're at.
No,
but
the whole setup is the women was complaining.
Oh,
But you can go to that venue. outside my event and smoke that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
only smoking outside on the patio or something, but not inside.
Nah,
something like that.
the setup ain't quite
It is
like
not,
that.
okay.
But they got the ventilation in there. Like he got like state of the art ventilation where you can casually smoke.
I'm pretty sure it's a dress code because anything with wine is a dress code. There ain't no Timbs in there.
Yeah, I just feel like
Something casual.
dress to impress.
So what is it? Is it like live music or?
We got a DJ in there.
Okay.
It's a full bar. You can buy the wine and you can buy regular drinks.
And usually around what time of year is this event?
I'm doing them once a month. I just did one.
Oh.
I did 5 so far.
Now let me ask you this: do you have anything non-alcoholic for myself
Water.
besides water?
We got the Shirley Temples in there for you.
Oh man, at least some ginger ale, man. But no, I mean, but that sound like I would definitely pop up just for the love. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I would definitely do
Like
that.
I said, Rock came in there for New Year's Eve, and he been talking about it ever since.
Oh, y'all be having New Year's Eve events too?
We had a New Year's Eve in there. It was good.
Do you feel free to? I don't know if you told them or not. Do you feel free telling them the location, or is this something you just want to?
I feel free telling them the event page. Detroit Wine Experience. I just got my domain too.
Okay.
So
Y'all heard it.
I
Detroit
feel like I
Wine
heard that
Experience.
before. I have heard that before.
it's been going up.
I'm
You never did nothing at the DIA, have you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
The DIA actually, people don't know, but the DIA is actually a great place to hold an event.
Yeah.
A classy
You can
event.
rent it, yeah.
I used to work down there.
You can rent it.
You can. You just got to talk to the people behind the scenes.
I might have to check.
We'll talk about it off here.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'll do that.
the DIA is actually a nice low key spot. If I was
A lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff. Hey, y'all sleeping? Y'all better get out there. For real, for real.
Have you ever did anything on the Princess?
No, I thought about it though.
You thought about it? I don't know. What do you have to do to actually book an event on the Princess?
I still ain't never been. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
nothing.
know anything.
I ain't been on the Princess since we had a motherfucking my senior year in high school. We had like a boat party.
Oh, I ain't never been on it.
That was the only time I've been on there.
I can't. Yeah. The only time I remember the Princess is basically during the summertime days, and I just see people going past.
So before we get off the topic of wine, what do you prefer, light or dark?
I like
Red or white?
right now. I like light. I like Riesling.
Riesling?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
yeah, Riesling.
Now, as far as would you ever go deep into it and get a vineyard and try to grow your own or have your own brand?
If that opportunity presents itself.
Okay.
But right now, I just partner with a wine brand. It's called Day One.
Day one. Is that local?
Local. Yep.
Day one.
So we about to build that up, and
What kind of taste?
it's right now. It's the rose wine. It's pretty good.
Day one.
I got a
check
question. I got a question for you. I want to go into modeling real quick. What does one have to do to become a model for your clothes if you are accepting applications?
Model. Just put that shit on your page.
And just
Just
take
tag
pictures
them. Tag the page.
with it? Okay. Because I was just wondering, like, do you have a setup where, people go somewhere and take pictures with your clothes or?
I'm trying to get more into finding models to, take it up a notch. And when I'm running like different campaigns or whatever, I have like some models. I'll be kind of like online searching,
Right.
like,
Right.
and I DM like, bro, you or a female, like, would you be interested in,
Right. Right.
a photo shoot?
Well, let me also ask you this before I slip my mind. If somebody wants to get into this business of clothing and fashion, what is the most helpful advice that you would tell that person?
YouTube University.
It's always
YouTube University, man. You literally can type in you find out you can type in your favorite brand, like Off-White. Type in Virgil name. That nigga got so many interviews giving away so much free game.
Yeah.
There's so much free game out here.
Rest in peace.
Like literally. TikTok free game.
right.
Just find the free game. It's around. That's like, I don't know what more to say. I can't even say nothing in particular because the free game is out there.
You thought about doing mentorships, like people with fashion?
I feel like I'm already like naturally like a mentor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always around young kids because my son, he's 15. And
And
Still hating on you?
I mean, he like what he like.
Okay.
I don't even say hey. I just be joking.
Oh, yeah, I know you meant, yeah.
But he a critic.
But no, it's good to tap in with the youth because they know what's popping right now.
Yeah, they got next.
Yeah. So that's actually a smart thing, like you said, having your son right there because he can tell you, like, Daddy, I don't think that's cool.
Are you teaching them business? Like,
I'm
so it's
teaching them-
easier
I'm
for.
teaching them business. I'm teaching them networking. I'm teaching them how to present himself.
He need to start now.
Facts.
High school is the best time to get a fan base.
Yeah, that's what I be on. Right now, they got this little weird shit where they just don't even post on their page. They got like one picture on their page. I'm like, what?
The profile? I don't know. That's
Like they
I'm
had
confused
one-
with that one.
My son got one post on his page from his birthday last year. He probably gonna post another pic from his birthday. That's like
So he don't really be active at all on social.
he's on social media. They do everything in the close friends. Like I'm like, bro, why y'all so sneaky and
secretive,
shit?
yeah.
Then they got Finstas and shit. Y'all heard of like Finstas is like a backup low key page.
Nah, I never. Nah,
That's
I'm
what
not
they
hip.
call them, Finstas.
Nah, I'm not hip. Hey, you got me on that. Hey, we about ready to pull some questions?
Oh yeah, we can pull some questions.
All right, this is your favorite time in the interview. I want to start with your way. You know, the guests always get first dibs. So what I like to do is play our intro music. Let's play it.
My nigga.
What we doing? 2 each? 1 each?
Let's do 2. You want to do 2?
That's cool.
All right, there you go. One more time.
Yo, no bars, no bars.
Wealthy, 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 wealthy. Let's stick with these.
I fuck with both of these.
You can read them if you can start.
I got a good question. But I'm gonna have you start.
This my first question is what is your favorite affirmation? I gotta answer it.
Go ahead.
We all do.
We all do.
Oh. Damn, what's my favorite affirmation? Besides mentally wealthy. I just like to tell myself I'm bigger than whatever situation I'm going through.
Okay.
I can get through it. That ain't gonna do shit but make me a dog, a savage, you know what I'm saying?
I think mine is that Ali, I am the greatest.
For myself, I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said. I am, because in the scriptures, when one of the Most High's real name is I am that I am. So whenever you tell yourself, I am great, I am strong, I am powerful, I am this, not only are you sending love to the Most High, but you're also sending love to yourself.
Right.
So I am. So whenever y'all say I am weak, I am this, I am that, don't ever do that. You're greater than what you think you are.
Everything of vibration. Vibrations is like frequencies, and that become magnetism, and it attracts stuff to you. So if you say positive things come. You say negative stuff come.
Exactly. So whenever you start to doubt yourself or tell yourself, I don't know, I am unhealthy, I am this, I am that, don't ever do that. Say, I am getting better. Mm-hmm. Don't ever doubt yourself, because that's I'm gonna say that subject for another day, but I am is my best affirmation.
I'm gonna ask this question. If y'all want me to put it back, I'll put it back. But it says, could you be friends with a person who cheats on their spouse or significant other?
Did we not answer that question before?
I don't remember.
I want to say we did, but we can go. Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it back if you.
No.
I'll leave it
you want to.
I'll throw it back in.
Touch on
I
that.
am, bro. I don't support that type shit. I don't get in nobody's business.
Okay.
You feel me?
But could you trust that person?
Like trust them. Like I feel like they it's not a total correlation to like. I feel like
Friendship?
It's two different. It's two different
Okay. Let me
dynamics.
turn up the fire. Could you trust them around your girl?
My girl.
Yeah.
If she my girl, I feel like I could trust my girl around anything.
Okay.
If I make that step to make a woman my woman.
I want to say with that question, I would still be friends with them. It's just when it comes to certain things, now I gotta watch you. Like around money, because if you know what I mean, because that's more personalized for me.
You feel like
you conflating
you
stuff.
feel like niggas can't be halfway real.
When it comes to
That's
that,
how you look at it.
yeah.
No such thing as
when it comes to that type of person, because he could be wishy-washy.
I mean, yeah, some people, if they fake or false in one regard, it's not across the board. But like you said, if it's my girl, like if I'm even claiming you as my girl, my foundation of relationship is always trust. If I can't trust you, we not in a relationship.
But you know what? To be honest with you, I gotta add a little bit more to that because is it really cheat? Let's just say the situation she already know what's going on. Is that really cheating?
No, yeah, that's different. Because
Yeah, because if she know what's going on, that's different. Yeah,
Like she just know her nigga ain't shit.
yeah, she just know that he's stepping out. That's a different type of scenario right
It's
there.
an open relationship. Hey, baby, I'm be over here, and she probably is asexual. It's a lot of
Yeah,
women
she
who
probably
don't
cool with that.
Like
No,
sex.
if she cool with that, then there's nothing I can say.
Like I said, I'll be trying to stay out of people's business.
Yeah, because you know people got different relationships with others, so
I had to grow to learn to just let people be who they want to be.
That's
That
the
was
only
my
way.
first question.
all right, you gotta. What's your second one say?
My second one is Mariah Carey on your top 5 best female singer list? Let me see.
I don't know. It depends on Whitney Houston. Definitely is Mariah Carey top 5 on
As
the
far as like voice,
I
or
guess.
music.
Damn.
That's a.
I thought it was just voice.
That's a tough question.
Cause I like a lot of different women music. But like, if we talking like legendary status, I would say she on there. Her Whitney Houston, just out of respect for the.
It's like people we forgetting about. Like
It's plenty of people we forgetting about. I mean, we forgetting about
Etta James.
Lauren Hill,
Lauryn Hill.
Listen.
Sade.
But I like.
Don't get me talking about Lauryn Hill, bro.
Wait, what you got to
It's
say?
good news stuff, right? Good
What
stuff.
you got to say?
I feel like she overrated.
What? Why you say that?
She ain't got enough body of work, bro.
What? No,
What?
not a body of work. Are
Not
you
enough.
Oh, okay. Not
That
Man.
one album and the little shit with the food.
with the Fugees too. She just dropped something with Nas though, rapping. She was rapping.
I feel like it's too late now.
It's too late.
I feel like I got Erykah Badu over her.
As far as hits,
As far as period, the better artist,
a better singer and all.
everything.
What?
So, Lauryn Hill's your top 10? Or she not even?
I mean, she probably in my top 10 for sure. I do like Lauryn Hill, but I just be feeling like we curve her grading scale more than everybody else, bro.
I mean,
Do you put her over Mariah Carey?
Lauryn Hill,
Yeah.
that imagination of Mimi, I put.
what? Well, okay, that it was cold. I will say that.
That was
That was cold. That was a cold album.
Feel me?
But over
And
Lauren
that,
Hill,
and that was like after her run in the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
thanks to Jermaine Dupri because he helped
Thanks
with
to Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, but
I don't know.
over Lauren Hill,
Hell,
no, I don't. It's hard for me to
Do
say.
you not like? Well, I guess you do like that type of music.
I like Lauryn Hill. I'm just saying. We give her a lot of grace.
Well deserved, to a degree. Well deserved. Like, I gotta know, who is your top 5 female vocalists? You could call it just off the best songs or just whatever, but if you ain't throwing Lauryn Hill in
That's
there,
kind of hard to
sure.
think of at the spot.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
hard to think
all
of on the spot. But I would say,
I really be going off like music making. Even though they don't be writing, even though they be like.
let me just say this: one of my favorite female artists to this day is Sade.
Oh, all day.
Sade.
I still listen to Sade.
Yeah.
Smooth operator, soldier of love. Sade is the GOAT in my
Love
opinion.
stronger than pride. All that.
Yes,
Sade,
yes.
Sade, that.
She top 5.
Kiss of
probably-
Life. Kiss of Life is probably
Yeah.
my favorite song from Sade.
She the coldest.
But let me also. What about Alicia Keys?
I like Alicia Keys.
Well, what you got to say?
I don't got nothing to
No,
say
what you got to say?
She in my
Like,
top
it's
10.
because of the fact that to me it's messy when a woman can take a man from another relationship. The way
We're
she
not
is
talking
quiet,
about that,
I know, but just
man.
for who I am, that matters. As far as me summing you up as a person, I know it don't got nothing to do with your artistry and your music, but it do. I'm sorry. That's why I don't be liking to know people's personal lives, because now I'm like, dang, I can't rock with you like that. That was messy.
So that's not taking away from the fact that she's a good artist.
It do for me now. That's why I don't be liking to know people's personal lives, because once I find stuff out, I be like, man, I can't rock with you no more.
I'm not saying what you don't have.
Just imagine the dude who just played Flash in the last movie. He was a piece of shit human being in real life. That's why I ain't even gonna watch.
I don't know anything about his personal life.
There's just be a lot of people got real stuff. Bobby Womack, horrible person.
Man, niggas do be horrible.
That's why I just want to know your art. I don't want to know none of the tabloid
I
shit.
just found out some shit from Richard Pryor.
What you find out?
Oh man, don't tell me what.
No, I want to hear him say it. I want if you care to share, I want to hear what you got to say.
Where the cocaine inside of
And
the Superman dude.
Pam Greer's vagina. They used to date.
Oh, I thought you was talking about.
He was so addicted to cocaine that it made her like infertile.
you know that used to be a thing back in the day.
Well, they used to like.
They put in another. They used to put in other places too. I'm not gonna say on there.
Called boofing.
Let me get off TikTok.
Yeah,
let me get off TikTok.
When we talk for real,
Let me get off TikTok. Yeah, but that the 70s was a wild time. That's all I got. The 70s and 80s. That was a wild time.
That's correct.
But yeah, but
No, I thought you was going
and
Marlon Brando. That's what I thought you was about to say about Richard Pryor.
I ain't hip to that.
We'll leave it.
but now let's well, we want to move on to the next question.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of.
Did you ask your first one yet?
I already asked. I'm on to my second question now. It says right here, what's the weirdest moment you ever been in?
Weirdest moment. Man, you might have to pull another one.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that one.
I'll go to my second question.
Go ahead.
Who has the best versus battle?
For me, I'm gonna say Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers.
You know, for me, it's the Locks and Dipset.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's just, man, when Jadakiss started freezing, and I forgot about so many of them songs, man.
That's a fact.
I'm not cocky, I'm confident. So when you say I'm the best, it's a compliment. I forgot all about that.
What about yours?
I like the Gucci Man Jeezy.
That was a good one.
That one had a lot of tension, man. I
Yeah.
thought someone was
That
gonna
was
pop off.
decent.
I was entertained.
I thought someone was gonna pop
I
off.
feel like
That wasn't gonna pop. No.
it kind of like
You see how many soldiers he showed
He
up
was
with?
so disrespectful to Jeezy, bro.
Just for them to make up at the end. Yeah, you're right though. He
They
kept
did that
running.
for showmanship.
Nah.
I think they did that for showmanship.
They did, but, man.
well, some of it was done for showmanship.
He was real disrespectful.
But I'm gonna stick with Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers because they brought a lot of soul into that one.
What about that Snoop Dogg and DMX one?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not see that all the way.
Yeah, it was interesting though. It was more of a friend thing, and that's like when in the height of the pandemic, so it was
Yeah, I
on
remember
stage
that.
or nothing.
Yeah, they was split up side by side.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an interesting question for everybody. How do you feel about being called bae or boo too soon?
I don't like it. That happened to me a lot. I don't like that.
Why you don't like it?
Cause for one, the good thing is it let me know where you place me in your life, and I know if I can just swoop in and do giggity. Like, oh, she called me that already. Okay, but
That's not.
I just don't like it because if I know it's not that, don't do it.
Okay.
Most of the time, men are the ones who have the key to it's a relationship or we're getting married.
Okay.
So by you saying it, don't mean I'm just going to get what I get and keep it pushing.
All right.
If that may answer the question.
What about you?
I like that shit. Show me that you fuck with me.
Too soon?
I don't care.
You don't care?
The day she meets you,
It's the first
hey baby,
day.
it was good meeting you. That's okay.
It's the first day. I don't care. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to see you. First day is wild though, but hey,
Yeah.
They do
that
it.
might be her lingo. She might used to work at Coney Island or something.
Can I be honest with y'all? wait. I just caught that. You said what? wait. You gotta elaborate on that a little bit more, man.
greeters,
Come
yeah.
on, man. You gotta talk about that.
Order ready, sugar.
That's how they be talking in the Coney Island. Like,
They do.
damn, dude, she going to give me that motherfucker
Yeah.
or the meal. You
And
know
they
what I'm
just-
saying?
Don't let her be touching your arm and all that. Oh
Yeah.
man, you be like, hey, let's go to the bathroom real
Yeah,
quick.
she might have that.
I got your 3 packs of ketchup in the bag, sugar. You be all right. All right.
No, okay, now Auntie, you about to get But you know what? To be honest with you, I'm at a catch-22 with this. I like it, but then again, is it coming from a place of being genuine?
If you can't tell by now, you are not in the dark.
Because you got some people that would play that off too good. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I mean, they will play it off too good, but really, it's
Mm.
really a manipulation thing. It could be.
Yeah, that's especially they trying to
Yeah, but also,
con artist woman.
but also too, I gotta add this into the mix. What if she's trying to implement a relationship with you too soon, and that's not what you really want?
Yeah, get what you got. Get the giggities and keep pushing.
But that's why I say you got to keep it real. Like, look here, I mean, when you call me that, maybe that's not what we on. I don't have a problem with you calling me that, but you got to remember, hey, maybe I don't want to be tied down to you right now.
Maybe.
You know, that's just me. But I do like it. I like it. That's my answer to that question.
Was that all the questions?
Did you answer your second one?
Yeah, I did both mine.
Oh, I did both of mine too.
Y'all want to pull another one or?
I got time. It's up to you. Your schedule.
Yeah, I got time for one more question. Everybody want to pull?
Yeah.
Let's pull one more.
Yo, what? I told myself I was gonna have a real verse today. Just I gotta write verses, not battle rap bars. So I'll be battle rap.
This our 313 that T right here. Oh shit.
Oh. That's nice. I like that.
I like the color scheme.
I like
kind of yeah.
Now, could you put that on the hoodie?
Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing a hoodie too.
Put that on the hoodie, and I will buy both the shirt and the hoodie. Can I go first?
I am not about to ask that question.
Can I go
Go
first?
ahead.
What is wifey material to you?
I don't know. It's like leather, pleather, some type of plastic. No. 100% cotton. Oh.
Some people are made of plastic. What about you?
Wifey material. Somebody. Damn. Somebody with some self-respect.
Okay.
Who can have an intellectual conversation. Somebody I can be around after. If you catch my drift.
I feel you.
What if her one flaw was she wear bonnets in public from time to time? That's cool.
I said self-respect.
Hey, you can still
part of-
have
that's
self-respect.
part of
Just hold your
self-respect.
head up when you do it. Hold your chin up high.
Or what if she wears revealing clothing? Well, that's also self-respect too.
Yeah, that ain't my thing. I like say something for the, you know.
That's all me.
Put it
Yeah,
for-
only I should see that.
Yeah, say something for the imagination. But for me, I would say wifey material is somebody who's understanding, somebody who won't quick to pull the trigger whenever I disagree with whatever's happening. Somebody who I understand that when I'm out there building a brand or building a business, should be understanding that, look here, I'm gonna need some time to get this together. Don't mean I don't rock with you. Don't mean I don't want to spend time with you. But at the same time, you gotta understand, I gotta do what I have to do so I can do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. So that's wifey material to me. And it's support that too.
I would say, to a short answer, wifey material is pretty much what both of y'all just said. Plus, just be well-rounded, be grounded to earth. You don't got to be overly religious. I prefer spirituality to religion when it comes to a spouse. Just make time for me and I'll make time for you, and just be willing to communicate. Don't wait to get to the boiling point to say how you really feel. Just calmly be terrible.
What?
Calmly, I don't know, man. I got so many types. It's hard for me to say. I got a lot of types.
You are a complicated young man.
But if we talk about physically, wifey material is gotta have that, a few things.
You gotta have pretty feet if we talking physically.
Physically though, I do like black women with the top lip be black, the bottom lip be light. I don't know why I like that.
I got an idea what
yeah.
you're saying. Yeah,
Different color lips.
you got. Hey, like I said, I'm a crazy man for pretty feet and long locks, and pretty brown skin.
I'm not really a breast man. I'll be honest.
I'm an ass
she
man.
got it. She got
I'm
it.
an ass man too.
My guy. That's what I'm talking about. Hey,
ass and cute face.
Natural ass. NBA, natural born ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the NBA. That's what's up.
That's what I gotta say. But yeah, that's. I think we pretty much hit it out the ballpark with this interview.
My question, I do got.
Go ahead. Do
Mine say, do women walk away from relationships more than men? If y'all want to answer that.
Read that one more time.
They check out first.
Do women walk away from the relationships more than men? In my opinion, yes. A lot of men, like when we even agree to be in a relationship with you, that say a lot. Because me personally, I'm a roster guy. Like, man, just by me turning down all these women to be just with you, that say a lot. And why would I ain't gonna go into details, but I think y'all walk away more. We try, and y'all try to give up.
I definitely agree.
However,
I will say this. They walk away a little differently than how we walk away.
explain that.
Okay, like with us, we don't sign language. In other words, be emotionally detached. We usually be like, all right, it's over. With them, they give you the scissors to cut it. Like case in example, they will start acting out. They will start doing things you don't like for them not to say, I want to break up with you.
They want you to break up with
They
them.
want you. There you go. They want you to initiate the breakup.
I can say that.
Because I'm pretty sure us as men, a lot of us been through that more than once.
I ain't gonna speak on what I gotta speak on.
Okay, well we'll say that conversation for later. But would you agree with that?
For sure. I
Yes.
feel like women mentally check out first. Yeah.
You heard the man.
All right, y'all. That's been our series of questions.
Is there anything else you would like to plug in? I know you plugged
Oh
in the
yeah,
website.
I ain't asked my question.
Oh, my bad. Damn.
Who do you confide in? Nobody right now.
Confide in. You know what's weird? I literally just put that question back because I didn't want to answer it.
Nobody right now.
I only confide in myself.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I talk to myself more than a lot of people. And
That shit not good though, but I know how to handle it.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
I confide in the Most High.
Yeah.
and that should reside within you. That's why I always call you God from time to time. Peace, God. What's up, God?
I mean, that's one way to look at it, But in the spirit, I rely on my spiritual father.
Which still should reside within you.
We're saying the same thing.
I know. I just got to say it my way. All right, yeah. Oh no, you said website.
TheWealthyBrand.com.
Wealthybrand.com. Y'all check it out. Check it out. Social medias.
Ball Jesus _
It's really Ball Jesus.
I mean ball _ Jesus.
Ball _ Jesus. Okay.
Is there anything else? You don't have any movies, no music, no artists, no anything like that?
Nope. Just Detroit Wine Experience on IG.
Hey, could you give out the Millennium?
The Millennial Empowerment Expo. You probably can just like type that in and look for me on that motherfucker.
All right, y'all.
All right. Once again, we'd like to thank our guest, Rashad, aka Ball Jesus, for being on the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Go get y'all some clothing. Get y'all some gear. Be fresh. Customize y'all outfits with these shirts and this brand.
Please.
If you got some shoes that's a hard color coordination, they're going to get you right.
Please. Absolutely. Also, check out my channel, Adrian, aka AD, on YouTube. Anything else you?
Nah, I don't got nothing. That's it.
Yes, you do, man. Your wine. His song is coming soon. It's called "Wine with a Lime." It's coming soon.
I might make it a song.
No, I'm gonna make sure it comes out. I'm gonna be in the studio with him. I might drop a verse. You never know.
I'm not about to rap.
Wine with the Lime. Y'all look out for it. But until next time, I'm your boy Adrian, aka AD.
Peace, Stubbs.
We out of here.